reviewing the news, pop culture, video games, movies, and shoes. Quincy and Justin with a nerdy forecast. So stay a while and welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast.
Welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast. I'm your host, Justin.
I'm your other host, Quincy.
How you doing over there, Q?
I'm alright. Bit tired, but alive.
We've been having clouds over this past couple of days, and it's been cooling down, thankfully.
I got like the lightest 2 seconds of drizzle on my windshield today. And I was like, oh, we could get rain? And that stopped. I was like, well, that was a fucking tease.
Well, I believe if both of my weather reports are correct, we should be getting some more rain, a very slight touch of it come the weekend of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
I have to go up the mountain this weekend, so hopefully it doesn't get too crazy when I'm doing that.
Oh, for work?
Yeah.
Ooh, good luck, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Drinking anything special?
I just got a caramel macchiato.
Caramel macchiato. As for me, I've got something uncommon, a Fresca. Yum, yum.
Hey!
I like Fresca. I didn't think I would, but I really do. I really enjoy the Fresca. I've been playing a couple games, one of which being the Fallen Aces first chapter. If you want to play as a noir detective in a first-person shooter, it's a fun time. I've also been catching back up into Helldivers, where I've been seeing a whole bunch of new Helldivers floating around. Fun times, but the new creature that just dropped yesterday, I'll explain later. Not a fun
Does this
time.
look like a giant worm?
It is a giant worm.
I sent you a TikTok.
Oh, okay. I haven't been on TikTok today. I actually took a nap today. And let's breeze through a few of the Humble Bundles. We got 4 Humble Bundles today, one of which being the Humble Monthly, or the Humble Choice. And 8 pretty good-looking games, one that I have a rough spot with. First one being WWE 2K25, the latest and greatest from the 2K series. Destiny Legacy Collection, which is everything from Shadow Keep all the way until, I think, Lightfall. Woo! Thank you for all those gifted subs, babe. Holy cow. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Look at us starting September off pretty good.
Oh yeah, this month starts off September. Hop into the chat and you know what? Maybe I might stream this weekend. Actually,
It is very much appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
So it goes.
I'm also very happy that the random subbing that it didn't sub me to our own show, because it does that sometimes.
It sure does. So it is Shadow Keep up until Final Shape. So you're actually getting about 3.5 years worth of content if you happen to honestly want to play Destiny 2. This is the one that I have a rough patch with. It is a lot of good times, but have fun with it. The Plucky Squire. I've heard a couple things about this little pop-up book of a action role-playing game. Spell Force, which is a top-down isometric tactics game with a little bit of risk / Heroes of Might and Magic involved. Return to Monkey Island, the new one that came out of Lucasfilm Games and what was the other? The actual developers of this one.
I don't remember. Was this was Return, right? So this wasn't like wasn't the remake or whatever, the uprender.
I believe this is the redo.
Well, no, like was this a remake or was this new stories?
I actually don't know. I have never played this. We have it. Okay, it was Devolver who helped publish it.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, they published it.
But even still, it came for free. It's on Game Pass right now, so I might hop into it. But 9 out of 10 across the board from users. Eastern Exorcist, this one's also on Game Pass. I played a little bit of it. It's a nice little Metroidvania. You know, it's pretty good looking. I liked it. Music's nice. If you want to yell at other people while having green skin as an orc in Warhammer 40k Speed Freaks, you just go wah and blow up other cars. It's from what I understand, it's a very good time. Watch the gameplay trailer if you want to see some actual carnage. And
generally, I do want to yell at other people.
yeah, and this one definitely will be a good way to get that out. And this is an early access, which means you're getting an early look at this game as it's going to be getting toward 1.0. And
Nice.
Grapple Dogs, a very old school-ish looking little platformy game where you get a grappling hook. It initially gave me Super Meat Boy meets Bionic Commando vibes. Like I was having a good time watching the gameplay trailer from it.
We're getting a new Super Boy, right?
Yes, we are the
I
3D
feel like I
version.
saw that. Yeah. Okay.
And once again, for the 5th month, I believe, in a row, we are getting IGN Plus. And as I said, it's not too bad. You get exclusive giveaways through it. You get exclusive discounts in their store. Lately, their store has been having a lot more really cool exclusives, like a Liza P action figure, or not action figure, statuette. Some really interesting items that they've been really pulling together. And I hate to say it, but IGN has been slowly gaining my respects. But all of
I
that
just want to see those reviews be more
accurate. Yeah. And all of this for $12, and you also get a coupon for, if in case you are already a Destiny fan, for 30% off of the Destiny 2 Year of Prophecy Ultimate, the one that's going on right now. If you're already with Humble Bundle Monthly and you happen to already have the 20% off, this will add on an extra 30% off, making that total roughly about $50-ish for the next 3 seasons. It's not a bad little deal if you happen to be into Destiny.
It's a pretty choice.
Mm-hmm.
Like
And
I'm burnt on the whole Destiny thing and stuff like that, but good deals are good deals. I gotta admit it when they're good.
this charity is helping out. Team Rubicon is a veteran-led humanitarian organization that serves global communities before, during, and after disasters and crises. They pair military experience with the compassionate action to meet critical needs and help people recover by uniting civilians, veterans, and first responders in service. Team Rubicon delivers aid where it's needed most and gives those who have served a renewed sense of purpose and community. Um, a lot of veterans don't really have a place after they finish their tours or otherwise, and Team Rubicon has done a front leading toward getting people into positions of just a job. And Team Rubicon, I've seen a couple stickers on like Marines on their doors and whatnot, saying even after you're done with your internship through, becoming a Marine, there's still going to be something for you to do here in the States. So Team Rubicon, I actually really like this charity. But let's get the DM's Guild top content from the D&D community. All of these are compatible with 5th edition, current, or even the 2014 edition. $25 get you all 19 of these items, including the Call of the Deep, a bunch of monster manuals, Xanathar's Lost Notes to Everything Else in case you want some extra additional pieces, Uncaged Volume 1, and I think Volume 2 further down. Oh no, Goddesses Uncaged further down. Some Savage Encounters, Elminster's Candlekeep Companion, if you happen to be a fan of the Sword Coast. Durnan's Guide to Tavern Keeping, if in case you like the Yawning Portal. A lot of the Sword Coast stuff, which I can be very appreciative of. And it helps out Extra Life or Children's Miracle Network Hospitals with the hot air balloon. Extra Life is a Children's Miracle Network Hospitals fundraising program, so they both work together in empowering the gaming community to make a difference in the lives of local sick and injured kids. Participants fundraise year-round and during a 24-hour gaming marathon each fall, which I believe is at the end of September.
And while you're staying in the D&D mood, if you guys want to claim some free stuff, shoot over to your Prime Gaming. They did Dungeons and Dragons Silver Box Classic a while back, and currently doing Dungeons and Dragons Fantasy Empires.
Correct. I had that up and running. I also,
do you?
Yeah, might as well quickly go through them real quick. There's the Fantasy Empires, and then you have Thief Definitive Edition, the 2013 one, I believe. People had a good time with it. Heroes of Loot 1 and Heroes of Loot 2. those are the new ones that I grabbed for the day. Up,
Nice.
and then let me go over here, click out of that. But dupe. Indies likes and lights. I'm a huge fan of indie games more so, and even roguelite games. And all of these definitely speak to me in one way or another, except for one, and I'll explain in a second. Let's Revolution, which is a Minesweeper clone with a little bit of turn-based tactical combat with loot. It's kind of an interesting one that I've seen. Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon, which is kind of like a Tetris-like, but with a bit more. I guess it would probably be more like Dr. Mario, with a little bit of extra bits
Yeah,
and bobs.
it's kind of Dr. Mario-esque. I see it. Yeah.
But it has a few more mechanics that are a bit odd as well. Going Under, I really love Going Under. It's still on Game Pass if you happen to have Game Pass. A very interesting roguelite element to it while also being very floppy armed. I do love its aesthetic. The one that I have the problem with, Crop Rotation, a deck building game where you're trying to plant things and hope that they don't die before the next season. I like automated farming and all of that, but if the automated farm dies and it's not my fault, it just makes me go, I don't want to play this shit no more.
This isn't slime.
Rancher.
Was it slime? Yeah, slime rancher.
Yeah, I prefer Slime Rancher. Slime Rancher's great. Krumit's Tail, Meteor Fall. This one just has a really cool art style. I would actually yuck this one up just because of its art style. A card-based dungeon crawler that apparently is getting a real card-based uh, game that should be dropping. I believe they said February of next year. Don't quote me on that. But I do like the fact that they are going to be becoming a physical game.
The art style is kind of Adventure Time esque.
A little bit. It definitely gives a little bit of the Hunter Queen or Hunter Princess. That's her name. It definitely does do good that. Uh, oh, an odd one. The Ouroboros King, a chess roguelike. I like chess. It's fine, but having pieces that go anywhere they really want to go just because of an ability that they do get, it seems interesting. I read the reviews on this one, not just the ones in the gameplay trailer, but it is very wild and sporadic. I recommend it very highly. I just haven't played it yet. Rock and Slay, a billiards roguelike.
All right.
I mean, we're now in a time where anything can be a game at this point, and it looks
I
fun.
mean, I do like pool.
I'm okay with pool. I haven't played too much of pool. I know that my uncle has a billiards table, and I just haven't messed with it enough. But to be able to build a roguelike run where you, as a cue ball, can just kind of shoot around, sure. Luck Be a Landlord, a slot machine like game where you can add the bits and pieces and try and make rent every single 5 or so days. I own this one, and it is in early access, so it's very early. Things are still going to be added. It's fine. It's just it's very interesting on what pieces collide with other pieces. Like if you get a child piece, it can interact with a pinata, and when it interacts with the pinata, it makes candy, and then when it eats candy, it gets more money. It is a very interesting little roguelike adventure. And last but not least, Rogue Heroes, Ruins of Tassos, done by Heliocentric Studios and published by Team 17. This one I have heard a couple things about, and it's very Enter the Gungeon, but with multiplayer properties and puzzles that need more than one person to solve at times. I like it. I like it a
Okay.
lot. I would definitely hop into this one with someone else. The druid gets to change into animals. The barbarian gets an unstoppable rage. This one seems like fun, and this one you only need to pay $5 to get, and it seems very interesting. Oh, and as Sock says in the chat, Luck Be a Landlord, there's an ability where you can, if bunnies are right next to one another, they can make more bunnies, and so you could just have a slot machine full of bunnies. It's very bizarre, but fun.
I mean, that's kind of how rabbits work.
That is how rabbits work. And this helps out World Central Kitchen, which is very straightforward in making sure that food insecurity during and after natural disasters and humanitarian crises isn't going to be a thing. It's trying to make sure that there's long-term programs aimed at improving livelihoods by strengthening local food ecosystems. And one more. Best of Humble Bundle LEGO Worlds Collide 2025. This one's a big one for LEGO. $15 gets 17 items. I've only played a few of these LEGO things, but you're more of the LEGO personnel.
Yeah.
You get.
I've played a chunk of these, but there's still several in here I haven't played. Like I haven't done. Okay, so on this list we got the Skywalker Saga I've played, Marvel Superheroes 2 I've played, and that these are also deluxe editions. DC Superheroes, which I haven't played. Or sorry, Supervillains, which I haven't played. What's next? The couch is blocking it.
I got it.
Beyond Gotham, that's Batman 3 I've played. Force Awakens I've played. Jurassic World I've played. I didn't finish that one. Lego Worlds I played. Disney's Pixar's The Incredibles I didn't. Lego Movie 2, the video game, I didn't. Avengers, I think I did. Then Jago movie video game, I didn't.
I've heard a lot about Ninjago.
Yeah, it's like got a huge fan base between the show and the movies and the games and everything.
They keep making sets for it.
Yeah. Lord of the Rings I didn't play. And then we got the original Batman and Batman 2. I've played both of those. They got The Hobbit I didn't play. The Lego Movie video game I didn't play. And then the first Lego Marvel Superheroes, I think I played that one.
Would you say recommend all of them? The ones that you played anyway.
Most of them. I was a little let down by the Skywalker Saga because it was putting all of the Lego Star Wars games together in one game, and it felt like they made everything smaller to fit it all.
Well, okay, but even so, for would you say it's worth $15?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Yeah, you get your money's worth on this.
Okay. And it helps out the Raiden Science Foundation, which helps unite the community to drive the advancement of cures for rare diseases that impact children, starting with UBA5 disorder. We are overcoming research barriers in the world of rare to deliver life-changing therapies. Our aim is to create more than just hope. Yeah. Oh my god, I glanced up for 1 second, I just see the huge eye of Roman Reigns staring at me for just a brief second.
Always watches, never blinks.
Acknowledge me. Over at the Xbox Game Pass, starting tomorrow, we are going to be able to play Hollow Knight Silksong in the good old year of 2025. But for those who don't have Game Pass, Hollow Knight Silksong will be available for only $20. Which is a stunner of a price tag.
That's amazing.
Yeah, where indie games can be less than a car payment. Among the other games coming soon on Game Pass, we have Roadcraft, which seems to be a construction-like game where you're constructing roads. I Am Your Beast, where you can throw shotgun shells and shoot the shotgun shells to cause them to shoot in different angles. Cataclysmo, which I believe is I Am the King-like mixed in with a little bit of, I think, tactics. I would have to double check on that. Paw Patrol World, which is their big open world Paw Patrol game. And Nine Souls, which I've heard is a very fun Metroidvania mixed in with a very unique art style and music direction. I've been very interested in that one as well. A very jam-packed coming soon. I wish Helldivers 2 was on that list. Wish Helldivers 2 was on this list, though.
Yeah, but I feel like it's not going to, since it's already amazing that we're getting what was originally a PlayStation exclusive over at Xbox.
Yeah. But
So
speak of them, they are getting a new update starting tomorrow? Today. The Into the Unjust, where some of the planets have some new cave systems that are in need of liberation for Super Earth. And boy oh boy, it's not for the claustrophobic. It is very dark, very not fun looking, but gotta cleanse it for. Oh, there goes one of the. As mentioned, I've been playing a little bit of Helldivers 2 and ran into a couple rookies running their gauntlet, um, getting squished by their own machines that they summon. It's a fine time, but I did run into one of the new uh hive lords that spit their giant dune head ass out, and yeah, oh boy, I was not prepared for them in any way, shape, or form. I I like the state of this game. The state of this game basically says you wanna fight? Okay, here, fight. Have fun. Good luck. And
have at it.
yeah, and once again, I'm very happy that it's now dropped on Xbox. More people to make feel this pain. Badoop. Quincy showed me this, and I seem to have missed it from the Gamescom 2025 announcements. Zero Parades for Fake Radicals, the next game by Zaum, the guys who did I keep wanting to say Death Stranding, but that's not right. Um Disco Elysium. And watching the trailer kind of confused me, but at the same time was a lot better than their last trailer for this game. Very good art style, of course. They do very good with their art direction. The music that was in the background was very good, very calm. I'm very curious to see what this game is going to lead into, but from what I'm gathering, we're going to be playing a freedom fighter, something a little bit more unique and outgoing than a amnesiac cop. So I'm still here for Zone's next video game to drop. Badoop. Did you ever play Forsaken 64? One of the very few mature games on the N64?
No.
Okay. So Forsaken 64 in the US had curse words, the big "oh no" type of stuff, and it had I believe certain enemies could bleed, and that was another reason why it had the issues that it did. But it was a fine little first-person shooter. It was very disorienting, but it was fine for what it was at the time. Then you had Conker's Bad Fur Day and then the South Park game. So they were like, oh, okay, so all the M-rated games for the N64 were a joke. And then very shortly after that, we had Resident Evil 2, I think. And probably one of the wrestling games also had some blood or mulch in it. But, it was fine. It didn't do anything bad, but Forsaken 64 now comes to the expansion pass of the Switch. What do they call it? Online. That's it.
Yeah, the Nintendo Online or whatever.
Yeah. Available tomorrow.
Is it Switch 2 only, or is it on both?
I think it's on both. The expansion pack gets the GameCube and the free upgrades for the Zelda games.
Yeah, the GameCube going to Switch 2 is very much upsetting me.
Yeah, I can kind of see it as far as hardware is concerned, but I think the Switch one can handle it.
The GameCube ran like a potato, let's be honest.
Yeah, it handled a quarter size of the discs. Today we had a very in-depth look through the Sony State of Play at 007 First Light.
I hate that Sony got to be the one to show all this off as if it's an exclusive game to them.
Yeah. Neutral. I mean, I'm happy that it got as much as
No, yeah, that's good.
And it showed a chess hall with a little bit of a gala where James was portraying a valet, and you park a very nice looking Jaguar. And as you park it up, you realize, okay, there's a bellhop that dumps off a luggage, and you're basically going through this gala in search of them. The best way I've heard 007 First Light kind of being told was it's the DNA of Hitman with the blood of Uncharted. And I'm like, that one kind of hits on the nose from what I'm seeing. I've seen some more of the harsher gameplay that I'm not gonna show Quincy because I want him to experience this on his own when he gets this
Yeah,
game.
I don't know if I'm gonna sit down and do an actual watch of this, or if I'm just gonna wait till it comes out. But since we finally got a date, and that date is not, in 2 weeks, I might be tempted to sit down and watch all of this.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, and we did get a date, which is March 27th, 2026. Not too bad. It shows everything that's available with the deluxe edition for alternative exclusive outfits, a weapon skin for his P223 or his Walther, one of the two. A
Uh,
gleaming.
One of those outfits is from one of the Craig movies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the skeleton one.
Oh.
It's the opening thing that Craig's wearing because he's at like a giant De La Muertes parade.
How neat. And
And so he's
then
using it to blend in.
a gleaming pack for what I assume to be his gadgets, because he gets like an AirPod case that's wrapped in gold, a lighter wrapped in
Yeah,
gold, his cell phone with these little trank darts wrapped in gold, and I am assuming that's his click twice to activate, two more times to deactivate explosive pen. One would think.
I'm curious. Yeah, I'm curious. How the lighter will play into this because in the Bond game that came out after GoldenEye, the lighter was a camera.
Oh.
So I wonder if they're making that reference. If it'll just be a lighter, if it'll be an explosive, if it'll be an electrical thing, kind of like a Kingsman nod. I'd be curious to see what it is.
But I did watch most of this, and I honestly gotta say, IO definitely put in the time, the effort, just everything. There's a really cool mechanic that allows you to kind of have like a detective mode, very similar to Batman or Hitman, where you can see extra bits and pieces that allow you to either find new entryways or distraction techniques. I I would definitely probably hop into this game as well. Just sucks we have to wait 6 more months.
Yeah.
But dude, Marvel Rivals just keeps dropping characters, not in a bad way, but in a holy shit, you guys are giving us content. Like, you guys are giving us so many freaking champs every freaking other month. Because it's only been a month since we got Blade. And now we're getting Angela from Asgard and Daredevil, which looks pretty cool. I kind of like his new gear. Let me back it up a little bit. Let me mute them in. Um, his new suit looks very Oni. And where is the one where he's all bound up in the wraps? Yeah, I know about all the changes. A lot of people get nerfed in this one. Some new team ups get kind of handed around. A lot of buffs get kind of maneuvered. There's a lot of changes coming with 4.0 getting nudged in. Bummer. I thought this would have the ah so there's a couple cool scenes where Angela tries to bind up Daredevil, and he breaks free in probably a really cool way, very hand drawn gestures. Go and check out the Marvel Rivals Twitter page if you want to check that one out. But once again, Rivals just keeps on hitting. They aren't really missing.
I mean, it's kind of smart. It keeps the game evolving every time you introduce a new character. It's a new play style to figure out and to figure out how to defend against.
Mm-hmm. I am very curious. Does it have Daredevil set yet? No, it's just Angela. Angela's the first one dropped. Yeah. We aren't getting Daredevil until I think 4.5. But that's fine. At least we know he's coming. But oh boy. So this state of play was all dedicated to 007 First Light, and we've got already wind on the sails that Wolverine is going to be on the next State of Play. And I'm like, you guys had a long time to give us anything from this.
That's because I think they're going to use it as a console launch for the PlayStation 6.
Yeah, but that's going to be a rough sell. But even still,
I don't think so. Not with the success of Spider-Man 1, 2, and the Miles in between game. This being set in the same universe, the fact that you're gonna have Spider-Man 3 eventually, I think that this is gonna be how they launch it because you won't be able to play this on anything else until years later when they decide to release it to PC like they did with Spider-Man.
yeah. I honestly hope that the PlayStation 6 will, number one, be affordable, considering we're now in a time where even Nvidia and AMD are both going, our shit is too expensive. They're strong, but they're too expensive. People aren't buying them. So we're needing to actually bring down the cost. We watched the 50 series drop a staggering 27 to almost 35%, depending on branding of card. And I can foresee that if you're wanting to sell your product, you're going to need to make it more powerful or more cheaper. But
Well, that's the thing. They'll just boast, it being super powerful and charge you just as much as they are for the 5, if not more.
you want,
Especially since they've got the PlayStation Visa. Well, just buy the console on your credit.
yeah,
And
but
that's not to, sit there and say that, PlayStation's the only company doing, Visa cards and whatnot, because Microsoft has one for the Xbox. I'm just saying that, I feel like that'll be part of the stance.
true. The other kind of tidbit is, have you heard about Sony's new run of the digital consoles? Their PlayStation 5s.
No, what about them?
They have about 200 gigabytes less than the last generation. To which I say, just buy that and a very inexpensive 2 gigabyte or 2 terabyte solid state drive and throw that some bitch in there. But you
Yeah, but
shouldn't.
you won't be able to play any of the new games.
Well, yeah. Wait, yeah, you can with the and with a
With the
Switch
new
up.
one, you're
Yeah.
not gonna be able to play. Yeah, you won't be able to play anything that they come out with for the 6.
Oh yeah. Oh well, no, with the 6. The 6 is gonna
Yeah,
be whatever. I honestly hope that there are also rumors in the rumor mill that the 6 is gonna be a handheld console that will come with a dock similar to the Nintendo Switch. And I'm like,
I don't know. I feel like that's not the direction they're gonna go. Plus, what are the odds that them and Xbox both decide to go handheld the exact same time?
when Sony starts getting a little jealous, that handheld seemed to be the way to go.
Yeah, but you can't just throw together a handheld in a matter of months after hearing that Xbox is doing it.
True. Um, I guess we'll see at the end of the month what Sony's planning on doing, and hopefully it's not a dumb idea. Not a lot of
It's Sony.
yeah, Sony. Not a lot of gaming because at the end of the stream I'll be telling you why there's not a lot of gaming this week. But dope. It's time for Butt Up Up Shoe News, and boy oh boy, is Crocs really in it with this one. Hollister, the clothing brand that is a little bit pricey, and Crocs have a limited edition run. I kind of like them a little bit better than regular Crocs. Sure, they're fuzzy, they're a little fluffy. The classic Crocs with these heart embeds and pink soles, or the green ones that actually have like a carabiner and a pouch on the side. Look at the little pouch on the side. Look at that little
Why?
pouch.
Why? What are you keeping in there?
A dollar. Hold on. Where's the other? Where's the one with the front? There. Where's the one with the front carabiner? There's the front carabiner. I can't zoom in on that, but it has a carabiner on it, which is very interesting, very tactical. It also has other clothing pieces such as hoodies. Where's the hoodies? There it is. A Sherpa hoodie for the ladies or those who like pink, and one for looks olive drab for those who like the olive drab. I kind of like it. $90 for the hoodies, $60 for the pants, I believe. $50 for the pants, and $70 a piece for the Crocs.
I mean, I guess the prices could be worse.
Yeah, they could be the 80 or 94. The character stuff. Just kind of quickly yucking up that there's a couple sales, especially on the Batman Batmobile clog, the one that makes your feet look like they're wrapped up in the Batmobile. The Simpsons clog is also on sale for 55. Um, Monsters Inc. one, the one that looks like Mike Wazowski, for 55. Um, just a couple that are very inexpensive that are on sale. And I believe up top it's talking about shipping of anything above $40 gets you free shipping and Labor Day up to 50% off. Okay, it's just all of the okay, it's up the regular ones. So some of them are on sale for 30% off. Yeah, about 30% off.
It should be 50% off and then thrown in a dumpster.
Oh, they're comfy. Surgeons wear them.
I don't know, man. If my surgeon's wearing those, I may just choose not to take the surgery.
I'll be fine.
You clearly have poor decision-making skills. What's going to happen when you're inside me and notice something else wrong? I know how it sounded. I'm sticking with it.
His feet are comfortable, and you will be too. But you're right. Sure, I guess. Fine. I would prefer my surgeon be
It's
comfortable.
not that serious. Like, I don't give a shit if my surgeon's wearing these. Like, I'm mostly joking.
Okay. It's time to get to the weird story that I kind of want to try. Arizona and Mike's Hot Honey are making 3 blends, and I've heard of hot honey being put on watermelon slices, so it makes sense about the Mike's Hot Honey and their watermelon flavor of Arizona, the spicy green tea, or the spicy mucho mango flavors. If I can find one of these flavors, I might give it a shot. I definitely want to try the watermelon, but I'm worried about how hot it's going to be.
I don't know about this. I don't know about this at all. Why are you scrolling through X, Twitter, whatever?
I don't know. I thought I was gonna be brave, but no. I saw Maskface stabbing a person, so it's not too bad. But you're right.
Ghostface.
Ghostface, thank you. Stab. But
I've never heard him referred to as Mask Face.
Mask Man, Maskface Man.
I feel like that's the version they sell at CVS because they can't actually get the properly licensed Halloween costume.
Mask Man. But I may if I can find the watermelon, I'll try the watermelon. But if I can find any of them, I'll try it once. But over at the good old Lego, an interesting Lego thing that Quincy threw at me because it's not quite available yet, but it's super cool. It says it's a gift with purchase, but we have no way of knowing what it is you need to purchase or do as of right this minute. And what it is it's a Sega Genesis controller with a you pull off the front plate and inside it's Green Hill Zone from Sonic the Hedgehog. And I'm like, that's cool as hell. But alas, once again, we have no way of knowing how to get this dang thing.
And there's reports that depending on the region you buy it in, it'll have different stickers because it's only the Sega Genesis in North America.
Oh yeah, Sega Genesis in North America and the Master Drive, Mega System, Master Drive.
I think it's Master.
In Japan, and that's cool. I'm cool with that. Oh,
so what was it in Europe?
I think it was a Master in Europe as well. But hang on, hold on, wait,
okay,
wait. Is there the one with the replacement sticker? Okay, on here, it has another sticker here. I can't zoom in.
I think that just says Sega.
Master something. I don't know, something control pad Sega, but it had a replacement sticker. Interesting. I need the bigger version of that one if it allows for that.
Okay, the Master System was before the Genesis, but it was backwards compatible to the Genesis. Or so to the Master System, I mean.
Yeah.
Mega Drive.
Mega Drive. Now, if only I could read what that little tiny sticker said, if it says Mega Drive or anything of that sort, but it does say something. Oh, it does say Mega Drive. Mega Drive control pad, Sega.
Yeah, it was the Mega Drive in Japan, and apparently it did not do well against Nintendo.
No, no. There. Did you ever? I know it was probably a little bit before your time, but did you ever see the campaign slogans of Sega versus Nintendo?
It was before my time, and no.
Okay. So I lived through it. I was very
Like,
much
just barely before my time.
yeah, I was very much a watching the commercials. These guys were ruthless, and one of the commercials was the Genesis does what the Nintendo don't,
Wow.
and they were very much a don't play with those uh, children's toys. You want to play a Genesis, because Genesis was hard and had they were trying to sell I think one of the like Contra clones at the time, and they were saying only intellectuals will buy a Genesis. Only a true intellectual will buy a Genesis. And I had a Genesis. It was fine. Would have preferred the SNES because of the library that SNES had and the Mode 7 chip that was in there for some of the games. And Chrono
Yeah,
Trigger.
I had the NES, the SNES, and the N64. I didn't own any Segas growing up.
Yeah. I don't know if I would have turned out any different, but then PC became my whole entire world with it. Meow. Me too. But sticking on the Sonic the Hedgehog, we have two more new releases from them. The Team Sonic Command Truck, featuring Sonic, Mecha Sonic, Tails, and a couple of the enemy type robots. Not bad looking minifigs, but I Mecha Sonic definitely looks one of the odd men out of this, but not too terrible. $70 for 747 pieces for this. You can play ping pong with the Chaos Emerald. Did I see the Minerals Lego collection? No, I did not. But I will.
I did. I think it's a smaller one of a previous one, or it's a re-release of a previous one. It's like slightly different, but it looks pretty cool. If you can find it on the website, I'd pull it up.
Okay, I'll do that after I show the Knuckles and Dr. Eggman Egg Crusher mech. I actually really like the Dr. Eggman minifig. It definitely gives him his rotund visibility while also being able to fit into his own robot. A bunch of the emeralds also come with it, and you get a catapult launcher to launch things like boulders at the giant robot. Not too bad. This one also comes with one of the new digital build along set fucking instructions. That's the word I'm looking for. I do really like it though. And then what is the thing called? Minerals.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, 'cause it's supposed to be like the
Ooh.
crystals and minerals. Yeah.
Ooh, I actually really do like that. Piece of what looks to be bismuth, maybe gold, a geode, kind of chilling out here. A piece of amber, maybe some rubies. Let me see what it's got here. Golden pyrite, purple amethyst, blue fluorite, watermelon tourmaline, a reddish pink rhodocon crocite, crocite. Okay,
Yeah, I
and
got eyes
a
on that one.
tangerine quartz. Not too bad looking. I actually really appreciate this. Plus, it has a very unique looking shelving set. Okay, I like that. $60 gets you 880 pieces. And it's pre-order, so it will be available on October 1st. Let me go back one. Let me see if there was something else. Oh, Natural History Museum, the evolution. Oh, DNA! You can build a DNA! Yeah. The evolution of STEM. I'm going to talk about it real quick. So science, baby. Yeah, we that's how we have science trips, going to natural history museums and all that bullshit. Yeah. It's $80 for 879 pieces. What looked to be Newton's first law, the invention of the car, the periodic table, DNA strand, astrospace, the satellites, uh, just regular flying, computer science, the works.
Is that a drone?
This one up here, the one that's floating around, I think it's a
No. lower, coming out of like that city.
Oh no, I think it's a biplane. Looks like a
Oh, okay.
biplane, like a little baby biplane, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, looks like a little baby biplane. Um, but very interesting, and it comes out in this storybook style thing. I like that. They'd be super cute for a D&D table.
I
Kind of.
think that was to the minerals.
Oh, yeah, the minerals. Yeah. And they're bumping out some other new things, including the planet Earth and the moon in orbit, a space station, a asteroid discovery station, a whole lot of the NASA branded stuff, which I'm very happy about. Some loaders, a John Deere forage harvester, which is interesting, but cool, I suppose. And
I mean, even farm kids like Legos.
yeah. There was one more thing that I caught a glimpse of, but I wasn't expecting all the. Oh wait, no, new. It's in the new section. Edit. Wally and Eve. I actually
That's
really,
adult.
I actually really like how good these look. Most of the Disney branded stuff actually looks really cool. But 811 pieces, $70 will ship by September 20th. Oh, it's on back order. Holy crap. But a bit of a short cast today, but not too terrible because the last thing we have today is PAX West begins tomorrow, and everyone's so excited to play the first run of Borderlands 4, or listen
Mm.
to some of the tabletop stuff, or even while they're out there, play Silksong. Silksong is even getting a table out. I think Team Cherry has a table out there too to kind of promote their game. Let me see if I can see the view, I guess. Is it going to show the tabled guests? No, it's just going to show. Well, Ben Starr is definitely going to be there. That freaking nerd. If he's going to be there, Maximilian's going to be there to talk about fighting game stuff. There's a lot of people that are going to be there. This Chris Perkins, who has now moved over to Darrington Press. Thank fuck. Um, Let's go to PAX West original thing and see if there's anything here. No. Here we go. Cool. The 2025 featured exhibitors include 2K, Alienware, Bandai Namco, Battle State Games, Capcom, Crimson Desert, Daedalic Entertainment, Gravity, who primarily only do like Ragnarok Online, which is kind of surprising. Larian Studios, Lenovo Legion, Misty Mountain Gaming, Nintendo, Ocean Drive Studio, Path of Exile, with Razer, which I'm surprised they got rid of their actual name Razer on their logo. Red Bull Tetris, System, ERA, Yukio Studios, Voodoo Ranger, the very interesting beer distributor, and Wizards of the Coast. Holy cow!
Wizards of the Coast will be there to tell you don't own any of the stuff they sell you that day.
Yeah, you gotta buy it again for 2024 or 2025. What's that? You paid $600 to own all the stuff you did in 2014 or the 2014 version of our game? Well, you gotta buy it again. Fuck you,
Bye.
Wizards. Fuck you, Wizards.
Bye-bye.
Like I'm happy Magic the Gathering is doing really well for you.
I mean, really, it's Hasbro we gotta blame, but yeah.
Yeah, but did you happen to take a look at the card set for the Spider-Man?
I saw the original launch, like the original time that they talked about it and showed a bunch of the cards, and I saw the Daily Beagle things that came out in this new one.
Okay. Yeah, there's a couple cool sets that I could see building with the Spider-Man stuff. There's a couple interesting commanders I could see building commander deck around. I'm excited to see more. Well, the whole entire card set's out there, but I'm excited to see more individuals building actual commander decks and what they can come up with some of these
You
very
just need someone to
wild.
successfully build a combination of the Spider-Man and Deadpool set.
Yes. Deadpool's still a part of the secret layer, so good luck getting your hands on them if they're sold out. But I'm sure there's a card show that you can get them for like $80. But dude, as I said, a bit of a short one, but that's fine. We're tired. We're hungry. We're gonna go eat. Yum yum.
Yep.
Thank you guys for joining us. Remember to like and subscribe where you can. Remember to check out my Twitter or Quincy's threads. Remember to check out Zenny. Zenny is having a Labor Day sale, about 30 to 50% off of some of their metal pieces. So, if in case you're wanting some really nice glasses for super inexpensive, check the link down in the description. Once again, buy two pairs, get free shipping. Hero Forge has not really a big Labor Day sale, but it's buy two figures, get 20% off. Humble Bundle, of course, if you happen to want to get some kick-ass stuff for very inexpensive while helping out charity. Check out the Discord, or we got the Discord. I'm usually around there, kind of skulking about. I think that's about it. Yes, that is it. At the end of days, at the end of weeks, at the end of months, at the end of years. God dang it, love one another. It's free to do. Good night, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
We were so close to.